What do you mean there's some complaints? They can't hear it? They say move the microphone closer to me. This microphone. It's not a real microphone, folks. It's a wall scroll. Hello everyone, I'm the one who matters. I'm bringing you the anime news for February 16th, 2015. We have a lot to cover this weekend, so let's get things started with Sword Art Online number 2. Aniplex of America has announced the premiere date of the English dub for Sword Art Online 2. It will premiere March 28th at midnight Central Standard Time on Toonami. Are you excited for the English dub? Because most of the cast is returning. I know my daughter is, for one. And speaking of video games, how about a world record breaker? A Pokemon trainer by the name of Shenanigan Smash has gained the world record by collecting all 151 Pokemon in the first Pokemon Blue game in almost 2 hours. If you're wondering how he did this, well, he used some in-game exploits, because there really is no way to capture Mew unless you do a glitch. And then if you're really interested, I could leave a video in the comment below. And this past weekend at the Japan Amusement Expo, Square Enix has made an announcement about their Final Fantasy brawler, Dissidia. As some of you might know, Dissidia came out on the PSP back in 2011, where you could play as the main heroes or the main villains from Final Fantasies 1 through 10 in an all-out brawl. This gave you the opportunity to give your fantasy matches always a try. Squall versus Sephiroth, Jet versus the Onion Knight, and my personal favorite, Sephiroth versus Cloud, where Sephiroth wins. Unfortunately, this will only be an arcade game in Japan, but Square Enix has said they'll release more information on April 10th. Until then, I put a link in the description below for a teaser trailer. Also at the Japan Amusement Expo, Sega has released some screenshots for its Kantai Collection arcade game. In case you didn't know, Kantai Collection started off as a smartphone card game, where you could battle with other people or against the computer using cards that you would get from booster packs. In Japan, this game has become very popular and has spawned an anime which you can see on Crunchyroll right now. Sega has said that you will actually use physical cards to play the arcade game. And if you've been following Milky Holmes, then this next information is for you. The canceled 5th episode of Milky Holmes TD will air this Saturday, according to its website. The episode was initially canceled due to ISIS kidnapping 2 Japanese reporters. And if you're asking yourself, what's wrong with that? One of the main situations in the episode had to deal with kidnapping, so you can see why it was a touchy subject. This is not the first time where an anime has been canceled because of situations in Japan. The last 2 episodes of Madoka Magica were delayed because of the tsunami. In the episodes, a lot of people were in shelters, much like the people who were in tsunami had to go to shelters themselves. And now for some convention news, because I haven't done any yet, and I think it's about time. Anime Fest has announced its first guest of honor coming to the convention, as none other than shoujo manga artist Arina Tanemura. After a quick Wikipedia search, I realized I actually know 2 of her works. The Gentleman Alliance Cross, which I've only seen in bookstores, and Sakura Hime, The Legend of the Princess Sakura, which I actually have read 3 volumes. I like them. And some more good news about Anime Fest. Anime Fest will be happening September 4th through the 7th, which is Labor Day weekend. Which is good considering last year wasn't Labor Day weekend. A lot of people weren't able to stay all 4 days. So the last time we had a mix of MMA and anime was when a fighter cosplayed as Miku or Haruhi in his matches. But that all changed this past week. At the World Series of Fighting number 18, which really they should just call it the World Martial Arts Tournament, Shane Campbell was fighting Derek Boyle and went for the win. He did so in the most spectacular way. Before Boyle fell to Campbell by TKO, Campbell was actually able to stun Boyle by pulling off a Hadouken. Now he really didn't do a Hadouken, but he did the pose and it threw Boyle off, which is quite funny. I'll put a link in the description below, that way you can see it. And if you're planning to go traveling this summer, then Jed's Island Resort has a perfect tourist attraction for you. Located in Calapit, Bulacan in the Philippines stands a giant Gundam. A 21-meter RX-782 Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam to be exact. The problem with this design is that it's based off a bootleg Gundam anime. I'll put a link to the picture below. That way you can see how funny this thing is. And that's most of the news that I could round up this weekend. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you enjoy what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. I'm the one who matters, and if you're living somewhere cold right now, try to stay warm. I got my little heater with me. Oh, it's hot. Good night, everyone.